All right, so our next topic in my Stream of Consciousness series is men wear more makeup than women. If you'd like to understand what the heck I'm doing here, be sure to watch the intro video, which explains what I'm doing. 3 hours of straight recording, and I have no idea how far in I am. Is the candle still burning? The candle is still burning, and I'm setting the timer here. Men wear more makeup than women. Okay, so this is not the same video as there's another one in here that I haven't hit yet, which is going to be talking about boys versus men. That's not this video. This video is about the DNA question that is in the heart of all men, and there is a DNA question which is in the heart of women, and as a father of girls, I know what it is. That's a later video. But the DNA question in the heart of men, that is, I believe, a God ingrained question in all of us, says this, asks this: do I have what it takes? Do I have what it takes to storm the battlefield? Do I have what it takes to win the girl? Do I have what it takes to be a father? Do I have what it takes to keep the girl? Do I have what it takes to save my marriage? The list goes on and on. But the problem is, men historically are, of the two sexes, are terrible communicators. They are, because we are controlled by this question, am I a boy or am I a man? Again, later video, but because that question rolls around in our heads, do I have what it takes? It all has to do with, am I really a man? And because of this, we are programmed to pretend. We're programmed to try and fake it. So everyone knows about the whole stigmas about guys. Like, I'm not asking for directions, or the worst thing. And as a boss, when I'm hiring guys, I will say to guys, I'm like, look, understand something. When I ask you if you can do something and you tell me that you can do it, I'm going to expect that you can. If you cannot do something, I'm going to have 10 times more respect for you. If you look at me in the eyes and go, yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing there, I'm going to be like, fantastic, we're going to teach you. And one thing I just learned is that you're not going to fucking lie to me. You're going to tell me the truth. You're not going to put a mask on and pretend that you've got it all together, that you are the one guy in the known universe that has got all of it together. That is a boy. And that would historically piss me off. But I understand it at the same time. I have a lot of empathy toward it because, particularly at an age where, if you're going to do a blanket statement, there's been more damage caused by the absenteeism of fathers. And that doesn't mean that necessarily the father's gone. It could just be the father has just not had any clue how to be a father. The damage that's caused, women are more naturally nurturing than men are. They are more naturally, when you carry a life within you and deliver it into the world, the connection there is a connection men will never understand. And so, hence the reason why there can be this level of insecurity with men. There's in our ability to be able to embrace where we suck, I think, is the point of this. The men wear more makeup than women is that we will put these masks on where we are, when we go into the business world, when we're going into school, when we're hanging out with our friends, we have the mask on, right? It's like, ugh, and this is what a man is supposed to be. And meanwhile, we have no clue. Like, there's never been a greater time, a time where the mystery of manhood has been just more like far out there, man. Like, we're trying to figure this out. What is masculinity nowadays? And because we don't know, we're like, well, I think it's supposed to be this because I don't want to be humiliated. I don't want to look. I don't want my friends or my colleagues or my teachers or my boss or my wife to look down on me. So therefore, I'm going to be programmed by this lie in our heads that say that we can't really be honest, because if we really truly show that we're just as scared as everybody else, I got news for you guys. Every guy's scared. Every guy looks in the mirror and goes, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I haven't got it all together. But watch the difference between the men that come out. And you can, this is not hard to see. This is why I did Backyard Revolution. I wanted to show me falling on my face and looking like a complete jackass, making massive mistakes. Because my God, is it liberating. And what's funny is that when guys are looking at another guy just coming out there and just being like, I'm screwed up, I have not got it together, I'm just as lost as you are. We're all kids jumping to reach the moon, man. I have no idea what's going on. And when other guys see that, they immediately look around the room and go, is he going to get struck by lightning? Is something bad's got to happen, explosive diarrhea, something, a meteorite, like what the heck's going to happen to this guy? And when nothing does, the same guys look around the room and go, there'll always be the one guy that starts it and goes, yeah, I feel that same way too. And all the guys look around and go, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Next thing you know, it's like a guy love it. I've seen this happen more times, and I love it. I love it so much because when guys realize that when we embrace where we suck, it is one of the greatest steps we can make toward what real manhood actually is. Ooh, man, that's another long topic. It's painful to move on from that one, but I have to for the sake of my rules. So, in our next video, we will be talking about, these are lining beautifully, killing the ego. Yeah, I think this ties beautifully in with the video I just did. Killing the ego, next video.